Oh, thank
What's
you.
good?
Thank you.
How's the feedback been on it?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like, it's good. Like, it's good. I've already moved on though. So.
Oh, really? Is it because it's an older song for you?
No, I just work really quickly. So
Yeah.
once it's done, it's out. There's no point like dwelling in it.
Yeah.
Even if it does well, I feel like you create unhealthy habits if you stay within a release too long. Like,
Yeah.
if it does well, you get too amped and you're like, it gets like, you get
Big-headed.
to your head, not even big head, just like expectations start to get set for like the future and you're like, you get a taste of success and you're already like, I've already made that mistake, so I just try to stay like as level as I possibly can and content, just prepared for everything and just like look forward to the next thing, essentially, yeah.
So could you just tell me a little bit about yourself? A little intro.
Oh, I'm just a rapper out of Fremantle. Yeah, we just try and make as much music as I possibly can. Just a creative. Want to be more than just a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. But like, yeah, I'm just a rapper from Perth that is like very grateful to be doing this. And yeah, that's it.
Sick. So how did you first get into making music?
I grew up in a pretty musical household. I grew up in a pretty musical family. Music was like always like a heavy thing, like growing up. I played a lot of soccer growing up though, like that was like my main focus up until like middle of high school, where I kind of like started rapping a bit more. Started with like Shakespeare poetry and stuff, and then kind of just extended, and like it was like an overwhelming turn in my life. I was the people that I started associating myself with were like musicians and stuff like that. A lot of my friends are like Fremantle musicians as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that help a lot having like lots of other musical people around you?
Yeah, for sure. Because like a lot of them in Fremantle, it's like this weird pocket of like it's super genre bending and it's super like there's like a clash of flavors and stuff like that. I felt like that's like helped my creativity and artistry.
So do you think if you grew up in a different part of Perth, you wouldn't be as like deep into the art as you are?
Probably.
Like you think being in Freo?
Yeah, I'd probably have a different like perspective,
Yeah.
a different way I navigated
Okay.
being an artist.
But you'd still pursue it, do you think?
Yeah, of course. I just think I'd be very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, because being from Fremantle, it's allowed me to, look elsewhere for inspiration. Yes, like I'm a hip hop artist, like at foundation, but seeing all of these other things and all these like incredible acts, come from like a place that you're from, like it's encouraged me to go to, shows and, listen to things that aren't within the world of hip hop.
Yeah.
And I guess that's like just like the culture and the nature of hip hop, right? Like ever since it was like a thing, it's just like evolved and eaten like other things like soul and funk and reggae and stuff like that. Just the ambience. But yeah, that's essentially what I just did with like the music that comes out of there, like Tame Impala,
Yeah.
Pond, Grievous Bodily Harm, Super Ego. Like there's like so many to name. Even like Jack Davies and the Bush Chooks, like Spacey Jane.
Yeah.
Those are all people I went to parties with like as a kid. You know what I mean?
That's
like
cool.
these are like people that I've like had interactions with before, like before they've like so to like watch that is dope.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah.
And how has the experience been so far, like pursuing music for you?
It's hard being
Yeah.
from WA and Perth. But I mean like it's cool. I've had my wins and I've had my losses.
Yeah.
I'm still here and I'm still surviving.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Nah, it should be cool though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when the camera's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you have like a project, like a bigger?
Yeah, I always do. Always do. But whether it happens or not, I'm prepared for anything.
Yeah. So do you have like a group of songs just sitting?
Yeah. I have more than a group of songs for sure. I have a lot of songs. Like
Yeah.
we work hard. We work a lot. So.
Do you have more plans for live performances soon then after that, or is
just
that...
taking it as it comes, really.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
It'd be dope. I'm just trying to like land like a tour or something. That'd be dope.
Yeah. That would be really sick.
Yeah, just to like gain that like tour experience. I think like a a lot of things were a possibility, and then the pandemic came, and it was just like
Yeah.
sick.
Can you describe your style of music?
Definitely like alternative genre bending. I feel like it's like cinematic. I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of things. Try not to stay in one place too much.
So it's a bit of a fusion.
Yeah. I'm still finding out what like my sound is.
Yeah.
I read this quote by like Rick Rubin. I don't know if it's like to the T, but it's like if you don't train your audience to expect different things, then when you do attempt to do something different, it's never going to be received as much you would like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
Most artists, like the big names that you look at, do have like a mixture of different genres that they jump into. Like, there's not many who would be like stuck in straight rap or like straight hip hop. Like,
Yeah.
that would be really rare.
Rapping and like hip hop. You know what I mean? I can always come back to that. Once it serves like having all these inspirations. It serves a place and it serves a time.
Yeah.
Keeps the ball rolling.
Yeah.
He made me feel comfortable being like an Australian artist or Australian rapper. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he just made it cool. Like, he made it cool. Like, I saw him, and it was like I can relate to that. He looks like someone that looks related to me, or he looks like someone. I see myself in him. It's like, oh yeah, I can do it too. You know what I mean? It's cool to be Australian rapper. It never used to be cool until then. You always wanted to be like Joey Badass, which is dope. But like, as soon as you see that hometown hero, or like from a place that you're from.
Those are actually all my questions.
Oh, what?
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, hopefully like this year is good. Hopefully everybody enjoys what we do this year.